Fillies on the gate for race 3, first of 2 OSS Gold Divisions. Here they come. They're off and pacing, busting out of there. Velvet Stinger with speed. There's Got the Gold marching out of there in the center. Coming through at the inside, Balance is out there third, and fourth away tucked in goes Shanghai Sealster. A gap of 2 to Gouda 1, and 2 more to Speaker Nancy, who could see them all. Drilling their way into the first turn, Velvet Stinger, favorite found the front. Got the Gold pockets up behind her. Balance is right there third. Shanghai Sealster fourth. Gouda 1 is fifth, trailing sixth. Speaker Nancy, hot quarter, 27 flat, third to the backstretch, chasing Velvet Stinger, who's on a lead of 2. Got the Gold, Balance is third. Shanghai Sealster continues along fourth. Gouda 1 is single file fifth, and Speaker Nancy put on hold sixth. 3/8 of a mile complete, heading up to the half, and they continue after Velvet Stinger, who leads just over a length. Velvet Stinger in front. Back in second, Got the Gold, Balance tracks third. Shanghai Sealster, Gouda 1, Speaker Nancy, halftime 56-1. A second panel 29-1. No pressure on McDonald and Velvet Stinger. Leaders into the final turn. Second is still Got the Gold. Balance edging out of third. She's first over now and revving up on the rim. Gouda 1 tracks that cover. Then inside we go to find a backed up Shanghai Sealster. Speaker Nancy winding up from last. 3/4 bound. And they're chasing Velvet Stinger, who clings to a lead of a length. Pressure from Balance on the outside. Pocket sitting third. Swinging for home has Got the Gold. 3/4 of 124, and they're into the stretch. And still there with the lead, it's Velvet Stinger. Balance first over. Pocket sitter Got the Gold, looks for room at the rail. Here's Gouda 1 launched off cover. Speaker Nancy travels on the far outside. Deep stretch lead for Velvet Stinger with Gouda 1, Got the Gold, and Speaker Nancy. Velvet Stinger in deep stretch. Velvet Stinger to win by a length. Over Speaker Nancy, Gouda 1. Then it was back to Got the Gold and Shanghai Sealster, and Balance in 151-4. A 3-year-old Bettor's Delight filly, homebred owned by Millar Farms of Stouffville, trainer Nick Colucci, and again winning driver James McDonald. After going 0 for 5 as a rookie, she has turned up the heat this year, 8th win of the year from 13 tries on the season. It's Velvet Stinger. She had over 200,000 on her card this year coming in. Make it over $250,000 on her card now this season alone with that victory there. And we'll see more of the Colucci.
Our first of 2 golds going to Velvet Stinger here with James McDonald for Nick Colucci, Millar Farms. First things first, she's been incredible this year. Back-to-back wins for her heading into tonight. Now another win in here at the gold level.
Yeah, she's just been a real pleasant surprise, I'm sure, for George and Nick. I know I qualified her at the start of the year. She had that lightning speed last year, but she'd get rough all the time and half run. And even when Nick qualified her, he said, we're going to try her maybe once, and if no good, we'll just breed her. And you know, hats off to Nick. He's done a great job getting her pacing good, and she's smooth as silk now.
She's been incredible, and for you, got to the front end relatively easy. It was 27 flat for the first quarter, 56 to the half, so obviously had a ton left down the lane, and it really showed just how impressive she is and how much she's getting better and better, which is scary to say.
Yeah, she is. I mean, early in her career, she was just a kind of a one-trick pony. She could pace that big last quarter, and I'm sure you can tell by Monique's hair, but it's very windy out here tonight, and sometimes it's tough to close when it's like that. I don't know if I buy into it, but when you're going for $100,000, I said, you know, I got a good post to start. Let's try and take a shot forward and see. You know, if I get beat, I get beat, but at least I'd go down swinging.
And you mentioned too just how much, well, obviously how much better she's gotten and how she's gotten more versatile too. Is there anything physically too? Is it just kind of growing into her body? And what could you say would be, if you know anything, to kind of attribute to the success she's had heading into this year and the big developments from 2 to 3? Because obviously winless at 2, and now she's been on a tear as of late.
Yeah, I think she grew into her body when she was about 3 months old. She's not very big, so it's not that. But you know, like I said, hats off to Nick. Like last year, she had the raw speed. She just didn't have the gait, and I think it was a shoeing change Nick made after London, and it made all the difference in the world. I think Louis drove her first start with aluminums on up front, and I told him, like, she'll go and she won't run, but she's going to be scary, you know, and he come off and he said she was perfect, and she raced terrific. So ever since that day, she's been lights out.
I I always knew she was small at 2, and then I haven't really had a good chance to kind of see how she stacks up height-wise. But yeah, still little, but it's those little ones with the most heart.
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome. Well, thanks again, and congrats on another victory. Once again, it was James with Velvet Stinger, 3 in a row for Galucci and Millar Farms, capturing the 5th leg of the OSS Gold.